Okay, so you should have received a systems requirements document that explained what you need to have on your computer for the Magle to work. And also it explains how to go through the invitation and login process. So this video is assuming that that's been complete and now you want to log into the system. So make sure you go to the Magle.ca on your web browser. Again, we're recommending that you use Firefox or Chrome as your browser. And click on the member login. So I'll log in here. And it takes you into your course page. It'll have courses you're taking. And I'm an instructor, so I'm also instructing some courses. But if you click on the courses I'm taking, you just click on your coaching and mentoring link right here. Now I want to go over a few of the basic elements of every course. And to start off, I'd like to walk you through the table of contents. On the left-hand side, you'll see the table of contents for all the chapters in the course. There are 8 chapters. And then we have access to the discussion forum and the ability to contact the instructor, access to a glossary, and a chat archive. We are in the introduction of the course right now, Chapter 1, Introduction. And if you need to go to any other chapter, you just click on the link on the side. And it'll bring you to the next chapter, or any chapter you click on. So now we're in Chapter 2. I'd like to walk through a chapter and show you some of the different kinds of content you're going to come across. So as you can see, this is a video. And to play a video, you just click on the play button. As you scroll down, you'll see text that has a pinpoint or a thumbtack. This is just trying to make sure you recognize this is very important. Here are some checklists, some more video, and here's a journal object or a journal entry. Anytime you see something with this blue book right here, you will know that that's a journal entry and you're being asked a question. The indication that it's this blue icon indicates that it's a private conversation that you're having just with the instructor. No other learners or students can see what you say here. And you just click in the box and you can type your response. And when you're done, you click submit. Sometimes you'll come across objects that are kind of asking for you to click on, like this arrow here is telling you click on this. There's more information behind the arrow. So you click on here, and you can see this is actually like a PowerPoint explaining some theory about giving feedback. Next, you have a graph or an infograph or a step-by-step chart, whatever you want to call it. You can click on it. Any picture is clickable. Sometimes there's additional interactivity, sometimes there isn't. So here's more of those thumbtack texts. Here are quotes. And now we come across our first forum link. It says discussion or it says forum. And this means that when you follow this link, it's going to open up the forum in a new tab or a new window. And anything you enter in the forum, everyone in the class can see. So let's click it. So here you can see it's in a new tab. So here's where we were. And now here's where the forum opened up. Sometimes it opens up in a new window as well. So you can see we're in the giving feedback chapter and which feedback is more helpful and why. Obviously you need to have read what was before this in order to answer the question. And you leave your comment here. And you just type your feedback or your comment here. And you click submit, and the entire class will be able to see it. If you want to get back to where you were, either just click on this tab right there or go to the previous window, depending if it opened up as a window or as a tab for you. So here's another discussion element. I won't click on it. Here you see something. These are called accordion objects. You see the little arrow here? It's indicating that if you click there, more information exists. Okay? It does say if you click on the yellow boxes, a stronger example of feedback is clicked. So you can click right on the box as well. It doesn't have to be on the arrow. But these are accordion objects. This is another journal object, so that means it's private. It's private, it's a journal object. And here is a game. It's called feedback on behavior. And you click the arrows and you move through it. There's some choices you have to make. Okay? So sometimes you'll see an image that has a button that's clickable. That means it's a game or an activity. Here's another image. You click on it. There's no other additional activity. It's just an image giving you the model of giving feedback. We have another journal object. And we have this thing called a call-in activity. And this is an activity that lets you practice feedback by calling in a phone number and giving feedback through the phone. And the instructor will get that feedback and be able to assess the quality of the feedback you're giving based on the models we're presenting you in this chapter. Just be clear, it's a telephone activity, so make sure you read the instructions and it'll explain exactly what to do. And at the bottom of every single chapter is a comments section, which means you can discuss general things that you've been learning or you want to add or critique based on just this chapter's topics. So you might want to talk about giving feedback at work, or maybe a model that you've used that's not listed that you think is valuable. You might want to say things are good or bad, whatever you want. This is the comment section for this chapter. Everyone can read your comments. Okay, so that's some of the different content types. I just want to walk you through the journal as well. So on the top here, you'll see courses, journal, people, settings. Well, I get to see people, and I get to see that because I'm an instructor, okay? But your journal is here. It always is your journal. So this is my journal. Now, I have no entries in my journal right now, okay? Now, in the journal, anytime you answer one of those little journal questions, your entry goes in here. It pops in right in this area here. And only you can see it and the instructor. But the instructor can also comment on your journal entries. And you want to go to your journal, that's right here, for you to interact with the instructor. And that's how the journal works. It's a very independent tool. It's your journal and the instructor can see it. So this is where you want to follow the link right up here if you ever want to go to your journal. I want to talk a little bit about the forum. We went down here and clicked on discussion. Sometimes it says forum, and that goes to that spot where you can reply to the question that's being asked. But if you want to see all the questions through the entire course, you can just click here on the discussion forum in the table of contents, and you will see all the questions, including number 6, giving feedback, which I showed you before. But here you see chapter 1 has a forum question, chapter 2 has one, chapter 3 has one. These are all the questions throughout the course. So you can go directly to the forum here if you want. If you need to contact the instructor, you click here, and you can send a little email to the instructor through that system. If you want to go to the glossary, click here. It means any definitions that are inside the course will be listed in the glossary. Those definitions will also be available in the chapter that they exist in. I want to note two more things here. You have a notes section, so I can take notes, and I can email them to myself if I want to, when I'm done, or when I log in the next time they will be here as well. Print and save them as well. The chat, which is here, you can chat with other people that are on, and the indicator of they're on is if this icon lights up blue, it means that the instructor is online. Right now, the instructor is offline. Or if this icon, these three people here, light up yellow, that means there's another learner online. It means you can contact another learner. And that's the chat. So that's the general Magle system. If you have any questions, you can contact me at 885-2957. Or you can email me at the following address. And hopefully that solves, this tutorial will solve any problems you have. And again, don't hesitate to contact me because we want to make sure you have a good experience on the Magle system. Okay, thanks for your time and good luck taking the course.